And let's talk about Brasov. We went there twice because we wanted to see the Christmas market. We went the second time. The first time we didn't get to see everything. We relaxed. We took it a little bit easier. We didn't rush to go film everything. It was very nice. We stayed at the Hotel Bella Musica. Bella Musica. We stayed there both times. We loved it.
Isn't it the perfect spot? There's restaurants. There's plenty to do around the area. And Brasov is actually very walkable.
Oh, yeah, especially the Old Town, which is where we were. The area that we wanted to explore was right there, very walkable. They actually have a ski resort like 15 minutes away if you want to go do that. I would have loved to have done that. We didn't get a chance to do that.
No.
But we did have a chance to go to the escape room.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll try to put the name of the place
That
in.
was the birthday activity for Kathy, and it was Game of Thrones. It was so much fun. We all enjoyed it. Bethany had a blast just, looking for all the clues and everything. Everybody worked hard together to figure it out. We had 8 more minutes left on our 1 hour time, so we did really good. I'm very proud of us.
One thing I want to mention, and I should have mentioned it earlier, is that all these places we're going to talk about, we have a vlog on. So we have it on the Transfer Highway, we'll have it on Brasov, and the other places I'm going to mention to you. So you can go back and see that in more footage if you want to see that. Let's talk about some of the tourist things to do there in Brasov. Number one, you can see it from pretty much anywhere in the main old square, old town is
the Hollywood sign.
The Hollywood sign. Which
so
is
they have their
Brasov.
own, they have their very own Hollywood sign for Brasov, which is on the top of the mountain. That basically is the background and the beautiful landscape, to the city. And the name is at the top, and you can see it. And at night, it's lit up. It was really nice. That's a really nice touch.
It was beautiful. Now, you can take a cable car to go up to the top.
Yes.
You can hike to the top if you want to. The views are supposed to be wonderful. We didn't get a chance to do it.
No, we didn't do that. No.
But maybe next time we come.
Hopefully.
I definitely would come back. It's a beautiful area
for
of
sure.
Romania.
Yes, for sure. As far as the town itself or the square area, there's plenty of shopping, plenty of restaurants. Our hotel was there.
Good restaurants. We had Chinese food.
Yes.
We had Indian food.
Delicious. Yes.
We had Romanian food, of course. It was wonderful. And even McDonald's.
Yes, McDonald's too. We tried different things, especially one which was traditional Romanian pastry. Don't remember the Romanian name, but it's the chimney cake. It's hollow in the middle. It's coiled around. You can have it with cream inside or the sprinkles, chocolate, the Nutella. They also have it with, just the sugar and cinnamon, which was delicious. I really like that one.
So talk about a few things. The square, we already talked about that. We have the Black Church.
Yes.
Which is a Gothic church, and it's known as a Black Church because there was a fire back in the 1600s that didn't burn the church, but it apparently had smoke damage and caused the walls to turn black.
It's very Gothic. It's a beautiful clock in the front and some statues like on the side, but it's just massive. It's huge and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful church.
Now we went twice, as we mentioned. Once just for the birthday, once for Christmas.
Both times we stayed at the same hotel, which is Bella Musica.
Fantastic.
It was very nice. You can actually see the square from. Well, we had a room that had views of the square. It was just in the perfect spot. I mean, it was right there on the square, so it made it very easy for us to walk everywhere.
They had breakfast. They had a great reception area that they were friendly.
The staff was super friendly.
They told us what to do, where to go visit. Nearby, by the way, you can do some day trips. There's a bear sanctuary,
which I really wanted to go, and we never got to go.
We never got to go. Brand Castle is close by. A ski resort's close by, and a dinosaur park.
Yeah, so if you're not as adventurous as we are, just picking a small village in the middle of nowhere, you can stay in Brasov, and it's a great city to go and visit and explore for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Now, just one morning, I got up early and I went to several places. I went to the Weaver's Bastion, which is basically the last preserved part of a fortress or walls of the town. This whole area was controlled by Hungary at some point, and they would bring people from Germany basically here to settle. They would bring merchants for businesses. They would bring people with certain skills, like weavers, like the Weaver's Bastion, or the rope street, which I'm going to talk about, rope makers, or the tailors, or blacksmith,
or bootmakers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you'll see that as a common theme here, and it's also imported a lot of different culture to Romania because it was really from Hungary. And some of the foods I loved were actually Hungarian Goulash, which I tried to eat every place I could go.
Every place.
And I even made it here at home, and it turned out pretty good.
It was good.
Now, getting back, we went to Weaver's Bastion, which is very unique on the inside, the courtyard. went to Rope Street, which is the third narrowest street in Europe. I think it really has something to do with how they used to be able to pull ropes through or pull hoses for fires. I'm not really sure, but you can't even put your arms out. That's how narrow the street is. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Went to a place called Katharina's Gate. I really like that. It's pretty well preserved. It shows how you probably, if you were a visitor coming in, you would go through the gate. Now, most of these towns didn't really allow the Romanian people into the old town where the main part was. They actually would charge them to come in to sell their goods, and they couldn't apparently live there. So they would come through the gate. Now, at the top of this structure was 4 turrets, which you can, see in a lot of these towns, and it means, hey, this is a warning that you could be facing capital punishment if you screw up and do something wrong, that we believe in justice here. And so that was actually a really neat place to go visit. I also went to a synagogue that very few people go now attend. I only got to see outside of it. They actually had a Holocaust, like a memorial outside, which is very touching. I wish I could have gone inside. It was, like I said, it was very early when I was visiting, and most places were closed. But that was really neat. And the highlight, of course, Edith wanted to see all the Christmas markets that we could go to. So let's talk about the Christmas market in Brasov.
So the first visit that we actually got to see when they were installing the fresh Christmas tree, that was a really neat experience, just being able to see how they actually put the tree in the center of the square. They had a crane and everything. It was a natural tree, and apparently it was 57 meters tall, and it's one of the biggest natural trees for Christmas that they put out here in this area. So we got to see that being installed. The next time that we went, we actually saw it decorated and ready for the Christmas market. We saw all the shops. It was beautiful. It was very well organized, I will say that. They had an area for candies and sweets. They had a stage, which we got to see some great performances of traditional Romanian dances. They also have another area with all like the handmade goods and gifts and things that you can purchase, for like decorations or just Christmas stuff. Then they had another area where they have all the food and all the drinks and the hot wine. Oh my gosh, the hot chocolate. It was delicious. I had hot chocolate. It was the best. So we did some shopping around the town. We did a lot of walking, looking at different places. The buildings are beautiful. We took plenty of pictures. I really enjoy that market. I mostly enjoy the performances, and we got there right at the perfect time, the perfect day. We had no idea. To me, it was just spectacular. Like, I had never seen anything like it before. The first performances that we saw, they were wearing like a full body bear suit with pom-poms, and they were dancing, and there were drummers. There was people wearing traditional outfits, and they also had dances up on stage.
The crowd really got into it. They enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Now, Brasov, their Christmas market this year, I think it started on December 1st. So if you're planning on coming, it's definitely worth it. It was a great Christmas market. We enjoyed it. But yeah, the highlight for me too was the traditional dances, the singing, and the crowd just being enjoying it all. So it was a great experience.
Thanks for listening to the Family Abroadcast, pursuing a life of slow travel and adventure, or more stories, less stuff.